जॉर्ज किलर है 3 बजे.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
आधी रात को तेरा शो कौन सुनता होगा?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
वही है कड़ी.
Time to turn the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
ये अभी तक वहाँ पे है.
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd.
Okay.
So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, radio man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. I'd be jumpy too. We need to talk.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
नाम ले लूँ क्या?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No, I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
What?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then.
झूठ
I
बोल
was
रही है.
petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Why so certain? We thought so too. We have evidence.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right.
बोल दे.
One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no.
जॉर्ज और क्लाइव के बीच कुछ कनेक्शन तो है.
Well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use
जॉर्ज
the carrot
किलर होगा मेरे ख्याल
or
से.
the stick.
और क्लाइव कुछ कनेक्शन है जिसकी वजह से वो बचाना चाह रहा है उसको.
You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
अरे पर
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death.
पर
But for
क्यों?
who? Why cover up these details?
वही तो क्यों? जॉर्ज
Maybe
ही
we could have
किलर
called
है.
Sandra.
मैं
See what she
समझ गया.
knew.
Well, we win some and we lose some, I guess.
I guess. Looks like we've got a call coming in.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send
ये
this
पॉन्टे
special
पिज़्ज़ा वाला है.
birthday message to
मैं
my
समझ गया.
uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest.
मेरे को
He's
काट
my
देना था.
Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
वही तो.
Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Party's
Kamina.
Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
कमीना एकदम सीरियस चल रहा है साला, ये अपना एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर
This
रहा
is
है.
189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
कौन पागल है ये?
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza
Kamina ma-
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
काट साले का.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Sure.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream, with me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. Dawn? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
क्या हुआ?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
उसने रेडियो पे सुन लिया. Helping.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Ask never.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building.
I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Noisy part of town. Not a dog person.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. Listen, I can't get any... It's coming down the street.
What?
I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
मैं कहाँ से लाऊं कोड? Secure system name. Get neighbors' attention.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says
Starling Security 4000.
Keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Okay. Starling. We will try.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry,
Darling.
Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Starling
All
का.
right, folks. Here's
think
a little
एक
tune for
magazine
you all
पढ़ा है.
to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
एक मैगजीन तो पढ़ा होगा मेरे ख्याल से. म्यूजिक बजा देता है. चलो मजा नहीं है पता है. देखो इसको.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird
Wait,
about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Fine. म्यूजिक सुन तब तक तो. आता हूँ.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
ऑफिस में ही पड़ा होगा.
20 minutes later.
पैगे नहीं मिल रहा यार. कुछ बताओगी?
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any idea?
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right. And we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
बेसमेंट में ही है.
Order delivery form.
ये रहा.
Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
मिला तो है, पर I don't think कि
Starling 4000.
अब मिला.
User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay. If you say so.
मेरे को डाउन पे डाउट हो
When you're
रहा है.
ready, shut the music off.
मेरे को डाउन पे डाउट
Line
हो रहा
1,
है.
whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16 The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
मेरे को डाउट लग रहा है.
Forrest,
मेरे को ऐसा क्यों
what
लग
did
रहा
we
है?
do?
Let's just see what happens.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening caller, you're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. God damn, how do you even get
What?
in?
डॉन किलर है?
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest,
Maxie, no! Come back. I can't find my rifle, man. It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to...
What the heck?
Maxie!
डॉन किलर है?
Maxie! You didn't do anything wrong!
Thanks again, Forrest.
oh God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
डॉन किलर है? या झूठा ही नाम बताया
the
उसने.
whistling man is a woman?
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We are neighbors. Look out for each other and stay. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. ये बोलना सही नहीं होगा.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake name. Don't trust anyone called.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
पर है कौन ये
Hey, we
लड़की?
had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He said. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
What? Was it a woman?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help.
Okay,
but
okay.
I need to know, where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What is your friend's name?
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
We don't have much choice. We can handle it.
I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Okay.
Lay him down.
Okay.
Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas.
Okay.
When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Okay.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure.
In cloth when
Clean
slow.
cloths when slowed.
Okay.
Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him,
Yes.
don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now.
Take care.
If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Yep.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Fine. Alright. I sure you can stay. I can't keep up. Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Okay.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
Okay.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest.
Okay.
Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
How are you holding him? How is Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've
Okay,
been putting
okay.
pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No. Don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No,
Good.
don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We need to secure the knife. Leave the knife alone. Knife का भी नहीं करते हैं, अभी स्टमक पे ध्यान देते हैं.
All right. I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Okay.
Forrest, can I have a word?
बोलो.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
बोलो पैगी, क्या बोल रही थी? अच्छा बटन दबाना पड़ेगा तुम्हारे लिए भी.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
सही बोल रही
You're
है.
right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
तो कैसे करें? We'll have to drive him. Any suggestions?
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago.
Okay.
So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Okay.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't.
ठीक है.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
What? Go on.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
What?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Floppy
floppy
disk.
disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Okay.
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that.
No.
I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
ये नहीं जान देंगे ना जब तक नहीं होता इसका.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Okay. ये प्राइवेट रूम यहाँ होगा. Yep.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Int. Very important date. Very important date. 1987. ट्राई करते हैं.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
Very important date. ये रहा.
Could this be it?
Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Oh, blah 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 blah. इसमें एक ही डेट दिख रहा है 11/07, जिसको मैं कर सकता हूँ। टेक प्लेस ऑन 11/07, इम्पोर्टेंट डेट 11/07। ठीक है। परफेक्ट। ओ तेरी। एल्ब्राइट बारबरा पर्सनल फाइल। अपने को क्या चाहिए था? वहाँ का इन्फो चाहिए था ना। पर्सनल। अरे यार एक तो देखना पड़ेगा। कल्याण। अच्छा इस पे लिखा होगा कि उसको है कि नहीं है पता। ओके ओके ओके, गॉट इट मेरे को सब पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है।
John refused to engage with us trainer during the course. I know he was over-medic, but it was a station policy and sent everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home to proceed. Heard to John today. On the military at the end of the service, is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke with John again about eating the pre-sample that Bragg gets sent for his reviews. He said he's stopped, but he said that the last 3 times, oh, is it American, un-American or different government?
तो जॉन हेजेस जो है यहाँ पे इंटरकॉम है ना।
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Yep.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there?
अरे
Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
did he have booze earlier? He's getting into shock. Peggy, what did the nurse say?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the breathing seemed to slow down. Did I mess up?
Then
Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate Jason wounds, elevate Jason legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's
इसके
legs.
पैर उठाओ.
We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Boris, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
So he's going to be fine. Be strong, so Jason.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier?
Yes,
Who
I
was
know.
it?
Call John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really?
Yep.
I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
This is medical emergency.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man?
What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
बच गए.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started crashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey,
Yes.
help is on the way. My
All right.
colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Let him in. Casey.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay.
चलो.
Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Oof.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
मैं आ रहा हूँ. इतना साइलेंट भी नहीं रहना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं लग रहा कुछ ज़्यादा ही साइलेंट है. जंपस्केयर आएगा क्या? मेरे को रेडी रहना चाहिए.
Tomorrow.
यार ये दरवाज़ा खुला
Come
रहना
on,
ठीक नहीं
Forrest,
है.
put some music on already.
ओ इस एक नया वो मिला था ना एल्बम. ये पता है.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it.
वैसा.
Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
A few inches later.
ठीक है. Continue.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Okay.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Oh,
Jim.
we have another call coming in. But hang on.
क्या
What's
हुआ?
up, Peggy?
क्या हुआ? बोलिए पैगी जी.
Peggy?
हेलो.
You're going to want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Off
Just
the air.
do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
अरे एटीट्यूड दिखाती है. बोल नहीं सकती कौन है.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like
Leslie.
it's been a
Oh.
busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911
Okay.
operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy
Okay,
to have you
good.
too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
सारा बोला. मार्टिनेस का नाम तो कुछ और था ना शायद. ये सारा मार्टिनेस नाम है. मैं फालतू में शक कर रहा हूँ शायद. It's been a long night, so help is on its way.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news! That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot.
इसको
We need your help. I know
इसने बताया कि वो
Gallows
she
Creek is
है.
a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
इसको हमने बता दिया है क्या कि नहीं बताया, लेकिन मेरे को डाउट हो रहा है इस पे. उसको तो हमने बताया ही नहीं कि वो लड़की कि लड़का. Haven't we helped enough? What do you need? Gallows Creek is too big.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
ठीक है. I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Let's get back to on air. I hope you're right. I don't think it's going to be easy. I hope you're right.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through.
Okay.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
क्या हुआ? मर
John,
गया?
is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
ठीक है.
We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason, the one and only. You feeling
It
okay?
is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Take rest.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day? Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No. Not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened, I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds
Oh.
like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What? Who killed George? Did you kill him? Who killed George?
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the
Football team.
newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have
ये तो है.
Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party
Roddy.
that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
What?
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest.
George
Her
लड़की.
name was...
What?
What the?
What happened? Are we still on air?
M. Mary
How do we get
Campbell.
it back on?
M से Mary Campbell है.
Oh, we can use the emergency generators down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
यार तो किलर बाहर ही है. देखा ना, खोलेगी ही नहीं ये लड़की. बिग रेड बटन स्टोरेज रूम में. स्टोरेज रूम नीचे है. और मेरे को लग रहा है अब किलर आएगा, क्योंकि किलर नहीं पावर कट किया है. अब वो जॉर्ज और डॉन वो सेम लड़की है. स्टोरेज रूम. हाँ यही तो है. Big red button. I no.
Far back corner.
मैंने देखा
Why
है.
is this station so big?
मैंने देखा है. मैंने पहचान लिया. पर इतना अंधेरा क्यों है भाई? Crouch. ये रहा.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
What?
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy. Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
अरे यार. जंप स्केयर आ सकता है कभी भी. मेरे को रेडी रहना चाहिए. चलो.
What the hell?
वो अंदर आ चुका है ना? पैगी का दरवाजा खुला है। I mean, पैगी के रूम का।
Oh no. Peggy, where'd you go?
अभी लॉक कर दिया।
What the? No way. This can't be happening. A call. Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
Where's Peggy?
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
Oh.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest.
सामने कौन है फिर?
I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
But you're here. Then who is here?
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
अभी ये कौन है?
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course! That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
वही तो।
Hang on. Did you say...
पर इसने कैरी को नहीं मारा। क्यों?
Are you...
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Mooney? Mooney?
There we go.
Marie Campbell?
मैंने सही पकड़ा था। मैरी थी वहाँ पे। लेकिन आखिरी में पकड़ा।
Well, it sure has been years since I last saw.
George.
God damn it!
Where Teddy? Where's this
Where are
going?
you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night.
Oh.
This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Why should I? I won't do it. Why should I?
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest.
खून का बदले खून.
These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Listen,
बाप रे.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? You want me to interview you?
Am I serious? After everything tonight, you really have to ask me if I'm serious. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you.
थोड़ा टाइम देना होगा.
Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
याद कर नहीं तो पिटेगा.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling night, right? The night when he vanished. Tell me why that night.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait, you mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point.
ठीक है.
God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed.
Okay.
And the whistling man screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait, Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
How do you know Mary? Is that totally so he had to die?
And so he had to die?
Yes. You psycho.
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
Just a prank. Hit him क्यों यार? डांट ले.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods.
बहुत कुछ सुनना पड़ रहा है इसमें.
I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the whistling man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Okay. How did you feel?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real.
मेरे को टाइम को खींचना होगा ताकि लेस्ली आ जाए. Who was under the mask?
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the whistling man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
फिर prank बोलेगा तो मार खाएगा.
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. You bitch.
मेरे को टाइम खींचना होगा. मैं फेल हो रहा हूँ टाइम खींचने में.
After all you did.
Then why the cover up? Even if you didn't push him. अभी तो हर चल रहा था. मैं कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ स्टोरी को लेके.
If she's lying, why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town.
अपने आप को बचाने के लिए.
And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You have been through hell. This has to stop. When will the killing end? You have been through hell.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. You never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team. Was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Where is Mary holding Teddy hostage? अबे तू कहाँ जा रहा है? यहाँ फर्स्ट टाइम मिले थे इन लोग, जॉर्ज और कहाँ मिले थे? Where is Mary holding Teddy hostage? यहाँ जॉर्ज और ये मिले थे पहली बार. George. Football field.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
मार दी.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway,
मैं सच में idiot
I
हूँ.
think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where?
Peggy.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What the?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are
Sister
you even
is
there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They didn't care when they learned I'd been with George, and...
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
It's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well... I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
You and Peggy? Don't. Is that why you attacked Eugene?
You mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
What the?
Marie, please.
Peggy, क्या गलती?
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
कुछ होगा यहाँ पे कहीं पे. ये तो ये कार्ड. हैप्पी बर्थडे सिस. ये देख.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The
Happy
card
birthday.
you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
I never forgot you.
Well, no one's gonna forget now.
What the heck?
Peggy, no!
मार दिया उसने अपनी सिस्टर को.
Henry, kill him.
ओए ओए मैं
Henry, you don't have to do this. There's still time to make the right decision.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
पकड़. अबे क्या कर रहा है?
Forrest,
Leslie? How's Peggy?
she... Oh my god.
Peggy. Where's Marie?
अरे
Gone.
यार,
Bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
पैगी मर गई यार। पैगी डिजर्व नहीं करती थी मरना। मैं टेडी को नहीं बचा पाया, चक को नहीं बचा पाया। थोड़ा कम करोगे यार, कुछ भी। स्कॉट मर गया, टैमी, पैगी, मर्फी, सैंड्रा, चक, मॉरिस, रोलर, रिकी। पैगी को नहीं मरना चाहिए था। आई थिंक यही एंडिंग थी। मेरे को लगा वो कंटिन्यू पैगी को बचा सकते थे कि नहीं बचा सकते थे। मॉरिस में मैंने गलती कर दी थी, मैंने जल्दी क्लिक कर दिया। पैगी मैं चेक करूँगा पैगी को बचा सकते थे कि नहीं। तो आई थिंक यही स्टोरी थी। मज़ा आया खेल के। थोड़ी सी बीच में स्टोरी कंफ्यूजन से भरी हो गई क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा कैरेक्टर्स देख रहे हो, देखो ना कितने कैरेक्टर हैं। तो किलर को नहीं पकड़ सकते, मतलब मेरा क्या बैड एंडिंग हुआ मेरा? क्योंकि चॉइस बेस पे थी ये गेम। गुड एंडिंग बैड एंडिंग होगी मेरे ख्याल से। आई थिंक बैड एंडिंग हुआ मेरा, मैं नहीं बचा पाया कई लोगों को यार। लेकिन और मरे मरे, पैगी बिना वजह मर गई, पैगी बिना वजह मर गई। चलो फिर यही स्टोरी थी, मज़ा आया खेल के। आगे कुछ और ट्राई करेंगे। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। बाय।